All right, everyone. Good morning. Running just a little later than usual. Sometimes we have a couple of technical problems, per usual, with technology. Especially when I'm at the wheel of technology, it just doesn't always love me. Anyway, I'm First Alert Meteorologist Courteney Jacobazzi. We're gonna talk about weather where you are, and is it going to be warm or is it going to be cold for Christmas? Now, of course, this is a very, I guess, preliminary forecast. It is going to change in one way or another, and of course, naturally get more specific as we get closer to the Christmas holiday. But we are going to give you a look at the Climate Prediction Center and tell you what it's thinking about the temperature outlook for Christmas, because I know a lot of you always ask, is it going to snow at Christmas time? Is it going to be really cold? Now, if you remember last year at Christmas time, it's when we had the negative wind chills. Do you remember how cold it was last Christmas? I personally was not a fan of that. If you had to travel around that time, a lot of the pipes burst at the airport at Hartsfield-Jackson. So thankfully, it does not look like that is going to be the case this year, and this is why. Let's take a look at the outlook from the Climate Prediction Center. There. Yeah, you're looking at that right. Warmer than average temperatures are looking likely as we head into Christmas, which is, of course, on the 25th. So if you are traveling anywhere across the lower 48, that doesn't look like that is exclusive to us here in North Georgia. In fact, it seems to be the case just about everywhere. Now, average this time of year, highs in the upper 50s, overnight lows, so morning temperatures in the upper 30s. So this could still mean cool mornings and comfortable afternoons. And this could, again, change. These do change as we go through the week. They can kind of start to shift. So right now, it's showing above average temperatures, especially for the central portion of the United States, as we head into the week of December 20th to the 26th, which is not next week, but the following week, of course. Christmas really only just a week and a half, 2 weeks away, or just under that rather. So anyway, it does look like we are going to be experiencing the potential for above average temperatures, which naturally would mean no white Christmas for us here in North Georgia. Now, of course, again, that could change. This all can change. But right now, when you look at the model data and you take an average, when you're looking 8 to 14 days out here, it's showing above average. Now, if those models start to change and it starts trending cooler, then this is going to change. However, this is going to change. But right now, it is looking like Christmas is going to be a little bit warmer. Just from looking at some of the numbers from one of our longer range models that does go out as far as Christmas, it looks like we'll have a cool morning and a comfortable afternoon. Definitely not going to be a warm day, but still definitely not as cold as we experienced last year, which was just downright awful. I'll never forget how cold it was last year. We all had to drip our pipes and run our heaters like crazy, right? So it doesn't look like that's going to be the case for this year. So let's get you to your forecast, which is going to be a little below average, especially for as we head through the next several days. We'll have some pretty cool mornings and cool afternoons. If we're not going to be near average, we'll be just about below it the next few days. Today we started below average in the upper 20s to low 30s, but this afternoon the sun is really going to do its job and warm us up really nicely. We'll have temperatures near 60 today. Through the overnight, lows will drop into the mid to upper 30s, so again, that's just about near average for us. Some of us might drop into the low 30s, so you'll need a coat tomorrow morning, and then tomorrow afternoon, this is spot on, right on the money for where we should be this time of year. Mid 50s, really beautiful day. We'll have a cold front move through, and that cold front is going to offer us a breeze. Won't offer us any rain. You'll notice today some extra clouds. That's a precursor to this front, essentially. And tomorrow will just be beautiful with highs in the mid 50s, lots of sunshine. Hopefully you can get out and enjoy it. Now, as we head into the weekend, we are watching a low. And as you saw those arrows there, it can go two directions, either north or it'll go east right across the peninsula of Florida. Either way, that low is going to pull in Gulf moisture and result in heavy rain. So we will be watching that, which will keep us cooler as we head into, it'll keep our temperatures pretty moderate through the weekend, but where that low tracks is ultimately going to determine how much rain we receive. So one model, again, kind of keeps us low going right across the peninsula. It's the European model. Less rain, just a few showers from a cold front. And that cold front is kind of the steering factor, how quickly that front moves. It's either going to push that low south, or that low is going to kind of win the battle there and move a little quicker and outrun that cold front and bring us some pretty heavy rain on Sunday. Here's a look at the GFS model. So this is the American model. This model is a little bit of an outlier. Some of our higher res models are starting to come in and showing that front moving in pretty quickly. So we're kind of erring on the side of the Euro model, but we do have a first alert for Sunday, just kind of giving you a heads up if you're starting to think about the weekend, because we know a lot of you probably are. We are halfway through the week already. That Saturday will probably be the better day to get out and enjoy rather than plan outdoors on Sunday until we can get a better idea. Right now, I'd kind of be thinking of that backup plan just in case, because again, the GFS model, this is a possibility that we get widespread rain and it'll be a washout for Sunday. So we don't necessarily want that, but we need the rain. We're still in a pretty good deficit for the year. So here's a look at your 7-day forecast. No cold, no winter weather. I mean, cold. We have 30s in the morning and highs in the 50s in the afternoon, but no winter weather on the way for us. And unfortunately, that does look to continue even into the Christmas holiday. But as I mentioned, weather does its thing. It does what it wants. And we could have a pattern change where all of a sudden we get a nice trough to dig in and pull in some cold Canadian air for us. And that would be fantastic for Christmas. So we can wake up nice and chilly on Christmas morning. It will still be chilly. It's December in North Georgia. But right now it's just not looking very probable that we're going to have any kind of winter weather, any kind of white Christmas. But we will keep you posted as we get closer to the holiday because, y'all, it is right around the corner. Can you believe it? I hope everyone's done their Christmas shopping, put up their Christmas trees. If not, you'll have some opportunity to do so this week. It'll be really nice as we round out the week. So we'll keep you posted on if that temperature outlook from the Climate Prediction Center changes. Fingers crossed if you want a really cold Christmas that it does. But right now it looks like we're kind of setting up into a warmer pattern. And warmer again for this time of year, kind of what you're seeing on the 7-day, upper 50s to low 60s. But it could lead to a pretty comfortable Christmas, which I think is nice. But I know a lot of you, in order for it to really feel like the holiday season, it needs to be really, really cold. So we'll keep an eye on that for you. Thank you so much for joining us for weather where you are. I hope you make it a wonderful day. Enjoy the nice afternoon with temperatures near 60. And we'll keep you posted on not only your forecast in North Georgia, but fun things like long-range outlooks from the Climate Prediction Center as we make our way closer to the Christmas holiday. Have a great day, everyone.